then you're supposed to select your school, whichever school it is. They will show, there will be a drop down. Select the school that you are in, and from there you log in with your credentials. After logging in, you'll see this page, which will bring you here. So let's say that there is a so my first feature would be the lessons feature. So if you tap that, it will show you what lessons you have on Friday. So as you can see, Friday there's designer user experience, and then Saturday and Sunday and Monday there will be lessons. Because as I said earlier in the video for the low fidelity, some classes might have Saturday classes, so I had to put that into consideration. So you can scroll past these and check your lessons. And then the next feature is an improved version of the courses. The only difference is that I segmented out the different terms and put it into this little menu over here, in which you can scroll through all the different modules that you have either previously taken or currently taking, but they won't display the modules for the next year, which is why there is this little warning sign. And then we go to the next feature, due dates, and they will show you whatever assignments or assessments you have due. And the difference is that on your phone you can submit your assignments. They will show you if it's submitted, and they will show you if you require to submit it. And the date over here is essentially when it is due, not when it was given, but when it was due. You can also click into the course. And finally we have marks. So in our marks, they'll show every single module that you are currently taking. And so if you tap in, it will bring you to this page where they will show you what assessments you have handed up, or just been simply given to you, and whether or not it's been marked down. So if they haven't been marked yet, they will show this dash. If not, they will display the gray over here. Same for the other courses. And let's say you see there is this view full results here, right? What does it do? So actually this is for every end of the term. They will have noticed that you can access this full results option. It's highlighted in green, and from here they will display to you your GPA, your current GPA. So this one I took it from term 2 last year, so the modules are different. But let's say term 1 of this year ends, then the marks will be displayed as such. So one extra feature is that if you go into profile over here, if you click it in, it's a drop down, and there is a profile. You can pick your own profile picture. If not, it's just a default white screen. So there is settings and help, the usual stuff that you get, and then there is dark mode, which will essentially create the dark mode of this app. And so just like everything else, it's all the same except it's in dark mode. Go to courses. You can also flip through. Go to due dates. And finally, and then at the end you can just go back to light mode, which will just be like this. And so that is essentially my phone prototype. So let's go to the watch prototype. So I've put in 3 out of 5 of my new features, which is the lessons, due dates, and marks. So just now, as you saw, I had to swipe up to reach this menu page, and then so when you click, you highlight in blue little, and it will display. So just like the phone app, if you tap the right key, you can go forward in the week, left key, you can go backwards in the week, and it will display to you what modules you have to take on that day. The difference is that instead of segmenting out the modules by period, usually it's 2 periods, I just collated the timing together. So instead of from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., it's just from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So it just makes it a little bit clearer and a little bit more concise. So how do you get out of this page? Just swipe down and you get back this page. Let's go to due date. And so due date will show the same things as in the phone, except you cannot submit your work. It's just for you to see whether or not if there's any work due on that day. Scroll back up again, and then you may check marks. So as you can see over here, the marks, as usual, you can scroll through, and when you click, you can view what marks you have gotten. And just like the phone, if the assignment or assessment hasn't been marked yet, they will just show a dash there. Swipe in, and let's say we want to view the full marks. You click that, and then there's a view full results over here, and then they will show you very clear, to the point, and all your marks, all your grades from the different modules. So the modules are in its initials now, like 3DF instead of 3D fundamentals, just so that it's easier to look at. And that is essentially it. That was my low fidelity, my low fidelity previous video and my high fidelity for my application on the new and improved blackboard, which is you're still here? Oh, well, if you stayed for that long, then maybe what you should do is maybe click that like button and maybe give me a subscribe. Only 0% of you guys are subscribed to my channel. Please subscribe.